LA County Court Services, and we support the Reasonable Retirement Bill.
Cecilia. Hi, by the way, that was in Karen. Hi, my name is Cecilia Mo, and I'm a probation with Ramsey County. I'm 34 years old, and passing this bill is important to me because due to the nature of the work that we do, and so that we can look forward to retiring at a reasonable age. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lydia Olson. I'm 37 years old, and I support the Reasonable Retirement Bill. My older coworkers and I all have worked hard and deserve this benefit.
I'm Christine Starkey. I'm 35, and I also support the early retirement bill.
My name is Ade Shabande. I'm a probation officer here. I am 33, and I also support the Reasonable Retirement Bill.
Hello, my name is Tim Bedano. I'm a Ramsey County probation officer in my 30s, and I support the bill that allows probation officers to retire at age 60 or after 35 years of service. As you all know, our job is tough, mentally and emotionally. We dedicate our lives helping others and making sure the community is safe. This bill will give us a fair chance to retire with dignity after so many years of sacrifice. So please help us pass this bill. Thank you.
My name is Jeffrey Hilliard. I'm a parole officer with Ramsey County Community Corrections Department. I'll be approaching my 14th year of employment with Ramsey County, all in the Community Corrections Department. I'm about to be 38 years old. Our parole and probation officers are hoping that we can receive support for the 60-35 reasonable retirement bill that's currently in our Minnesota legislature. We believe that the 60-35 bill would be beneficial not only for today's parole and probation officers, but also for the parole and probation officers that will be coming up through the ranks. This position can be very mentally and emotionally taxing, but yet a very rewarding work and a way to be able to invest in our current parole and probation officers, and for the future parole and probation officers. We hope that we could receive your support. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Sharonda York, and I'm a Ramsey County parole officer in my 30s, and I am in support of the bill to allow probation and parole officers to retire after either 35 years of service or at the age of 60. As you know, probation and parole officers work tirelessly to keep the community safe, and our jobs are mentally and emotionally draining. By allowing us to be able to retire at either age 60 or after 35 years of service just shows that our hard work is appreciated and we're allowed to get a little bit of our lives back. And so please help pass the bill to allow us to be able to retire at either age 60 or after 35 years of service. Thank you so much.
My name is Logan Johnson. I'm a probation officer with Washington County. I'm 28 years old. I'm making this video tonight to voice my support for the 60-35 retirement bill. Reasons for this, amongst many others. First and foremost, most importantly, this field takes a lot of physical and mental fortitude. It is very exhausting in both of those realms. And I have concerns, not only for myself, but for my peers across the state and in my department that we'll be in our mid-60s being pushed to these limits every single day. And this inherently creates a risk for officer safety, for public safety, and I also believe that would be detrimental to our clients in meeting their needs as well. Lastly, I just want to make it known that I have no concerns or issues with paying into para for longer, and then that would mean more. Reasons for this are, I believe it's for the greater good, not only for myself down the road, but for POs across the entire state. And I also believe that I owe it to my older colleagues. They have taken me under their wing, taught me everything they've known, their wisdom, their knowledge, and it's better equipped me to be an efficient and productive probation officer for many years to come. Thank you for your consideration on this bill.
Hello, my name is Brandon. I'm 39 years old. I've been a probation officer since I was 24. It's a very rewarding job. A very demanding job. I've worked with juveniles, I've worked with adults, I work with people that are on probation, on parole. we really deal with a lot of people that are experiencing hardship and have a lot of untreated trauma that they've experienced in life. This job, especially for those that are highly invested in it, takes a big toll mentally and physically. When I was told about the 35-60 possibility of early retirement, it really kind of gave me a big jump in energy and optimism, because I always wondered why law enforcement can put in 20-25 years of their career and then have that full pension and option to retire. We deal with the same client demographic on a higher volume, actually, because our caseloads are anywhere from 40 to 60 at any given time, and we're often picking up where law enforcement and the court left off with them, and so we're with them for a long time. Anywhere from a year to 5 years of supervision of watching people grow and starting out in a dark place. And again, the job really takes a toll on us, and I think to promote hiring, retention, and highly qualified candidates to help keep this community safe, I think it's important to offer an option of retirement after a respectable age. And I'm hoping that this is something that gets passed, because I want to continue to see probation and parole grow and progress, and attract highly energized candidates to help navigate people through a tough time. So my position is strongly in favor of the 35-60, so that this job where you can see the light at the end of the tunnel and hopefully enjoy a life after it, when you're not too worn out or beat down from all the experiences we go through on a day-to-day basis. Thank you.
My name is Jordan Greenup, and I am in the Ramsey County Supervised Release Unit. I have been with the county for a little over 10 years now, and just wanted to come and say that I fully support this bill. I think it's extremely important that everyone knows how not only physically demanding this job is, but truly mentally exhausting it is sometimes to carry this load of work. It's very hard for agents to clock out at the end of the day. And having that option to retire early is huge. And I just really hope that it's being taken seriously from all. And I, again, fully support this bill, and I hope you do too.
My name is Leo Audi, and I am a probation officer for Ramsey County, working in the Predatory Offender Unit. I support the 60-35 retirement bill because I am planning for my future. I'm 25, and I'd like to be able to retire early and comfortably. And paying a little bit more in the meantime to secure this is something I'm more than happy to do. Probation officers work demanding jobs. They have dual roles in which not only are they holding offenders accountable and looking out for public safety, but they're also working hard for their clients, and they care about them. Working those dual roles can be very challenging and very complex, but in the end it's also rewarding. I've seen how hard my colleagues work and how much they care for their clients, and I've experienced it myself. Being able to retire at the age of 60, like other law enforcement and corrections professionals, would be huge in the respect that it would mean a lot to probation and parole officers' well-being, and show that the state cares and sees how hard probation officers work day in and day out. Again, I'm Leo Audi, I'm 25, and I support the reasonable retirement bill.